Hey, it's Josie, and this is basically a fuck it, we'll do it live version of the tutorial I was gonna do because I suddenly realized most people probably don't have access to a sewing machine. So I'm going with a hot glue gun tutorial on how to make your oversized, awesome vape shirts into really cute wearable dresses. Ladies, they're gonna be short, so you might want to wear like shorts under them. But just taking any shirt like this and we're going to turn it into a dress. I'm going to do it all real time. So we're going to be here a minute and then you can see how fast it really is. Basically, don't judge me on my messy nightstand too. Lay it out as flat as you can on a flat surface. Oh, and don't be an idiot. Start out the right way. Super important part. Turn your shirt inside out. That apparently I can't do. Cool. Turn your shirt inside out. Lay it down. Make it flat. Which is apparently easier said than done. I feel like we're kind of just hanging out. Like, this being real time, I just feel like, hey, what's up, you guys? Hanging out. This part takes a minute because it's like, you know, the most important part. Okay, sweet. So now that it's laid out flat, I'm gonna point the camera at it and we're just gonna go from there. So that's the shirt in all of its glory. That's basically all you need to see of it. This is my neckline up here. This is my sleeve. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go into your drawer and you're going to find a shirt that you like the way that it fits you already. You've worn it 100 times, you love the way that it fits. Good stuff. Line it up. Neck to neck, and then go ahead and just let it fall down. If it has sleeves, you want to fold them in so that it's flush with the waistline. And to make everything even Stevens, I'm not even using fabric shears, even though you really should. I'm just using normal flipping scissors. You're going to cut about an inch out from where your shirt is. So I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm gonna snip it. And I don't want sleeves, so I'm gonna cut straight through. And I'm also gonna cut off the sleeves. And for right now, I'm gonna leave the neckline hole. Be super careful not to cut my bedding. That would be good. And it doesn't matter if the cuts are messy on the inside, because this is going to be the seam and you won't be able to see it. Careful not to freaking cut my power cord. Same thing on the other side. If you're really impatient, you can just fast forward through this. You ain't gotta watch me do it. Yeah, and this is like pretty haphazard. You don't have to be that careful. Okay, and these are garbage. You don't need them. And you also don't need this shirt anymore. So what you're left with is this. It's only connected at the top. My neckline is still intact, but it is all the way open on both sides, just like this. Go to your local craft store, flippin' glue gun, glue sticks. I got this one for like 10 bucks at my local craft store. And then I'm just going to make sure it's lined up because I moved it a little. It's already like spider webbing glue. And you'll be able to see it better when I get up a little higher. I'm going to glue the shirt to itself. But be really careful because the first time I did this, pressing the glue together, careful not to burn your fingers. It's not my fault if you burn your fingers. The first time I did this, I completely forgot to leave armholes. So I just had this like extraordinary sleeve thing for my entire body. don't do that. You can fix it. It's just easier if you don't do it in the first place. I put a glue stick over there, and then I forgot about it. This is my life. And apparently I can't remember how to work glue guns. There we go. She got it. Okay, so gluing up, stopping for my armhole, and just pressing it. And I'm doing this on my bed. Just make square. Make sure you press down on both sides. Same thing to the other side. Takes 2 seconds. Pressing it together real well. And you want to make sure that you don't leave any gaps in this part, because then your seam will look weird on the outside. So keep your glue lines pretty close and make sure you press down right away and pretty hard. It's going to feel warm on your fingers, but the fabric soaks up most of the heat, so just don't bone yourself. This holds up really well in the wash too. The first time I did it, I was like, I can't ever wash it though, because then it'll get destroyed. No, it's fine. Super cool. So I have this all done up like I want to on both sides. It's literally like, just do this and it dries. It doesn't matter. Then while I have it inside out, I'm going to focus on the neckline because I want it prettier than what it is. And I'm going to start about an inch, I'm going to do a ½ inch out from either side, and I'm just going to cut straight. Actually, I'm going to cut semicircular, I lied to you. From the front, because I don't want to miss any of it. And be careful not to pull your fabrics when you're doing this, because you will distort the shape. So if you're using really dull scissors like me, you're going to get a couple of jagged thingies here. I kind of dig them. I kind of like the jagged ones, but I'll make it more clean for this one. There we go. There we go. And then some people like to do the looping in the back. If you're familiar with remaking shirts, you can do that if you want to. I don't like doing it. And then once you have it cut, stretch the fabric out just where you just cut. Don't be afraid it's not gonna rip or anything. Just really pull on it, because that will help with the phrase that you just made. And rub it. Na-na. And then I'm going to flip it right side out so I can see the front of it again. And then this is optional. Because this was such a wide shirt, I cut pretty wide across here, so it's going to bear a lot of my shoulder. And I'm actually even going to make this side go in a little more. But what you can do, I'm not going to do it with this one because the top of the logo would get distorted. What you can do is right in the middle, you can make a V, and then you girls with the cleavage can have a cleavagey dress. Woo! Here, I'm going to put it on. I have too much hair for this. Ugh. Don't judge my nightstand. Oh, and it's gonna go over my shorts, so it's gonna look hella weird, but we're doing it. Ta-da! It's not really this wrinkly, I just have clothes on underneath. But there it is. That looks pretty stinking cool, and I did it in under 10 minutes. Woo! Hopefully you fast forwarded through a lot. Keep it creepy and keep it classy, Vape on fam. I'll see you later.